That sucks.
Nah, but I am genuinely curious because.
Start the question.
Welcome back, guys.
I genuinely am curious because I feel like.
Start the question. Or doesn't know the question.
The question is, what like would?
And I guess it's not even
what was
only.
it? Like,
it's
would
not only for.
What would I do if I was in a
long distance? It's not only for long distance, but what did somebody say? What did you say? It was like you gotta be, or y'all want to be in love with each other, do all this, take each other on dates and all that and all this.
No,
But it's
y'all take it to the extreme sometimes.
Say you
But
love
it's like,
us,
say
bring
you
us to our
love us, you want to be with us, you want to
family,
marry
it's
us,
all
and do all
good.
this stuff, but then you can go out and you can stop talking to me any day, or go out and be like, I'm doing shit, or like, what are you talking about? We're not.
What if I like that solitude? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if I want to
Yeah, like, what if I just
spend
need a
every day
break?
with you,
That's
whatever,
not an issue.
but I want to go fucking 3 days, and I just want to just fucking
That's not
do
an
what I want
issue.
to do.
I've dealt with men who have told me straight up, like,
And you were 6
you
years old.
cool? No. I wasn't, because at the end of the day, if you're honest with me, you're like, you're hella cool.
Yeah.
I vibe with you.
Like, thank you.
No, I'm not.
It's a
No, I'm
lie.
not.
It's a
No,
lie. It's a
No,
literal
I
lie.
fucked with the guy for, I don't know, 3 years now, who has told me that, and because I like hanging out with you, I'm okay with what it is. Like, if this is what it's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed, and I might be like, do X, Y, and Z. But I'm not gonna bitch to him about it and be like, you don't love me, I just wanna be with you.
I feel
I like that. I like that.
you like
Yeah,
a particular
I like that
person,
too.
and at the end of the day, they want what they want, and it's not what you want. You have to just understand that sometimes, like, you're not going to get everything you want, and if you really care about this person, that's what. There's some things you're going to have to sacrifice, but that's why I be saying it's the person's choice.
Literally, like, that's your decision to make.
But at
If
the
you
same
can't
time,
do this,
But at
and
the
I
same
choose to do
time,
this,
being
then-
a
They say
woman,
that y'all
when you're
still
hanging
wanna-
out with someone every single
So
day,
what?
and then all of a sudden just being like, okay, I need a break, it's kind of just be like, okay. And then when you're on this break, how are you taking this break? You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I'm
Like,
not even saying
I'm
like
gonna be
a
thinking
break
in my
like
head-
that, but it's like, damn,
You don't
if
want
I
to be
just
committed to when you
fucking
gotta take
hung out with
time.
you,
And I
like
get that,
every
and I
second
get
of the
that.
day,
Yeah,
what
but
I'm doing, like
but I
this
don't-
and that, good night, like, yo,
I get it.
no, like
It's too
I'm
much.
grown, like
It's
that's the
too
thing, like
much.
I'm
It's too
grown,
much.
like I have a whole life,
But
like I
at
have a
the
whole
end-
life
yeah.
to live.
And
I'm
in
not
that
about to sit here
and in
and
that
just-
situation too, like it's a lose-lose. Because if you're honest with her and say like, "Yo, I just need a break," then like she just said, then they start overthinking.
Literally.
spiraling.
Why do you gotta say break?
Well, what
Just
does
like,
that
we're
mean?
together
That's why I
every
said
day.
not a break,
I
not a break,
personally-
but
I
just
like
something
we're
where it's
together.
like, yo, like
Cause
it
I
don't
do
even
the
gotta
same
be
shit.
nothing crazy. If I just don't, text you good morning, I shouldn't be hearing back.
That's true.
Why didn't you text me good morning?
But I think personally, the women that y'all deal with,
Oh.
and I say this a lot, they not
Yeah.
easy enough. Like,
Yeah.
the stuff no, literally, like the
Yeah.
fact that they sit at home and just wait
Yeah.
for you and be like,
And watch, like, they, like,
ring. Like, I
but that, they,
I don't
that's-
mess
I
with
be
no woman
working.
that's not busy.
I was
I
about
be
to say, I don't
working.
either.
I be
I don't
doing
mess with
X,
no
Y, and
woman that
Z.
don't
Like,
work.
if a man texts me, it's probably going like, a man texts me this morning. I didn't respond. It's been 8 hours.
Yeah.
Because I just like I'm not
can
in no
still be
rush to
busy
be
and-
responding
Well,
to
that's not your
nobody.
man.
You can still be
No, you can
busy
still
and
fuck
be-
with
and
them
be
and just be
and
like, I'm not gonna respond to them right now.
But
No,
then
that
Yeah.
sometimes,
be like
okay,
that.
there's certain men I will say
I
that
just
I've
not
dealt
feeding for a
with,
good morning text.
and
or
like, there's something about certain men.
You're in a
Literally.
relationship. You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You can, even without it, like, just text me good morning. We don't gotta talk for the whole day. As long as you, I feel like, acknowledge my presence, or you made it known that you wanted to talk to me in the morning. Like,
But I
go about
that
your
is
day.
your
Like,
no,
boyfriend.
but
I feel
even
like when-
I feel like that's like
Even if
low-key
we're not
just so
together.
high school and so like middle school.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
If anything,
It
maybe
don't
send
gotta
me
be
a
high school,
coffee. Like I don't
That's what
know.
I'm
Like
saying.
you just don't have to wake up. Like as soon as you wake up, like reach
But
your
you-
Off the
Yeah,
wake
find
up,
my
off the
name,
wake up,
like,
off the
But it
wake
doesn't
up.
have to be
But
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
But
Off
that's
the
what
wake
I'm
up
If you
is
want
like.
to text me like, oh, like here's some money for some coffee, or like
it don't gotta be about that.
during your
But
day, like
that's
just
what
like,
she
oh,
said.
No,
hi,
I
good
get that
morning,
part. I
like
get
women
that
stuff
don't
part.
like
pick
that.
because
Like
some women are very they need all that. Some women don't need all that.
But like you're
And
saying too, it doesn't have to be right when you wake
Yeah.
up. Like it can be like it's 1 o'clock. I hope
Some
your morning
women
went good,
wake up
have a
and
good
they're like,
day,
oh my God.
Like chill.
where's Ross doing?
Right, but that's
Good
what I'm saying.
morning.
Me,
Yeah,
Like,
they
that's
can't-
the
that's
first thing
but y'all
that
don't
they gotta go back to
understand. Y'all don't
sleep. Wake up,
understand
see
the
if they got
dynamic of a
text.
man, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all really don't, because y'all don't understand the fact that we can go all day. For instance, I woke up here and I'm still here. Like I went places and I came right back here. So it's like I can just do that and we can chill all day. We can be up till 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm like not even thinking about making sure that I send a good night text just to make sure. Like if I send it at 2 a.m. then it shouldn't be a problem.
That's true.
It
But
shouldn't
also,
be a da da da. Why didn't you tell me
also-
good night? Why didn't you tell me this? Why didn't you tell me that? I told you I'm with my boys. I'm hanging out with Ross. We just doing our thing. We got a podcast today. Like, whatever. And then that should be it. Whether I text you after the podcast.
But I also just feel like it's the type of guy too. One, I wouldn't trust you. Two,
I feel like some men are like
That's your
addicting in a
choice.
way, and sometimes when they
That's your
like
choice.
finally go like and do like be their own person outside of you, it kind of gets you like. Does that make
Hate it.
sense?
Y'all hate it.
Yeah.
No.
Y'all hate
No,
it.
no,
Y'all hate it.
I want to do things that I want to do too. Like I just told
Yeah.
David, I don't want a man who all up on me on my
Yeah.
ass every day. Like
Yeah.
I want to be able to go do things by myself too. Like, but when it comes down to like, it's a late night, we out hanging out. Of course, I want to be up under you. Where you at? Like it's 3 a.m. Where you at? Like, but if it's a regular Monday, I'm glad to stay home. Like,
I know this
We're all
with me.
doing good,
It's about
like-
what I want. Like right now, if I'm like, I want to be in this man's presence right now, and they tell me, "Oh, I'm with the boys." Bro, fuck you. It just be what I want. And half the time, it really don't even be about like y'all what the fuck y'all doing. But sometimes I won't care. Like, oh, you with the boys? Oh, I don't care because I don't need nothing right now. But when I need something right now, it'd be like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, I need it now. Like, what are you talking about?
Like,
You're
but
with the boys.
But
My
like,
name is Ben
all,
Ryan.
all I'm saying is though is that's extremely. I just feel like I think that's kind of manipulative a little bit. Cause
It
it's
is. I
just
didn't
like-
say it was a good thing.
and like that's what really irritates me is because
Y'all
like
do the same
how am
thing.
I
Y'all do the
supposed
same thing.
how am I
you hit a
supposed
girl and it'd be you hit her just one time at the month, whole time you just want some pussy. That's not manipulative
Yeah.
too.
how
You only hit her up for some pussy.
how is that not, how is
But
that
But then the girl
Yeah.
made a choice
No,
to go
they
over
be
there and
stringing
just
you
easily.
along.
Exactly.
Like, oh,
And then
yeah,
and then she's like, I want the girl and I can't
it'll
come
be-
tonight. I can come tomorrow. You're like, man, fuck this bitch. I'm about to
No,
come
literally,
tonight.
ain't
That's
talked to her in a
manipulative
month.
too.
how is that manipulative
Why?
though?
It's the same way that you just
How?
said it to her.
No, because she's saying that she's gonna get mad because it's about what she wants. I'm not gonna get mad.
It's just you're denying me something I want. So
Exactly.
it'd be like,
Like
fuck
if you deny me something that I want, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's all good. And like you just
Literally.
said, I'm gonna text somebody else.
Well,
Okay,
But
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the thing with
you
women though.
I
When we get like
I get that. Like
Yeah.
that's cool. Like if I
would
want to
never.
slide
I
and
have
you
a
like,
quick question.
nah, I'm sleepy. I don't want to do that. Blah blah. blah. Cool.
Okay,
just
following
be
on that, you
cool.
say you're sleepy. Like, do you ever get tired of like having sex? Like, have you? I don't know.
They
I don't know if
don't.
you had a girlfriend or like
Tired? You said?
just like let me finish. I don't know if you had a girlfriend or like just someone you're consistently with. I don't know if you
I've
have
had
either for real.
girlfriends.
But like,
You're
or like
crazy.
girlfriend, whatever.
No, I'm
And
saying,
even
like,
if you guys like,
in
do
my
you
whole
get
life,
like
I've had
annoyed when just having sex every day?
I don't have sex every day. I can't have sex every day.
Yeah.
Can't relate, but I wouldn't get tired of it.
I feel like
I don't think I
a
get
year.
tired.
I would get tired of. I would
No,
get
but there are
tired of,
some
like-
days. There are some days for sure where you like, yo, I am
Yeah.
not feeling it. Like I want to just chill,
Bro,
put my
I
feet up.
swear I went like 5 months straight. Like now I'm like, please don't touch me.
Yeah.
Bananas. 7?
Like-
no, there's no way.
Like I'm like literally like get out my
Yeah.
face type.
Not
of
even
thing.
if it's just like.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Yeah, I
that
can't.
when like.
Yeah, I can't.
But that's just me though.
not every
I feel
day.
like
I'm
you
only
could.
like that when I feel like you're not doing other
You're a
things
monster.
outside
Nah,
of sex, right?
nah.
Then that
Like I'm a
irritates me.
good
not doing it.
5
But I
times a
just be
week.
lazy.
Yeah,
That's really
okay.
what it be. I be like,
That's
oh,
still a
like-
lot for me.
But like, if that's my girl and we always together, I feel like that's just gonna happen.
No, that
Yeah.
and that's if
Like-
you guys are always together, then I understand.
Like, you know what I'm
more so.
saying? Like,
If you guys like live together, then
Yeah.
I would understand it more so.
yeah.
I really be needing my alone, like just go in my room, play video games.
I'm
and
not
just,
gonna
like,
lie
sit
though.
there, watch the game.
I really enjoy people's company though. Like
Yeah.
I could actually like kick it with somebody
Easy.
all
Ross,
the
what's
time.
your sign?
Easy.
You're a people person.
Cancer.
So-
Easy.
Like yeah, I don't like all the cancer stuff. Like that doesn't apply.
yeah.
Like
you're super
when
good.
people are always and it's always like, what's your sign? Oh, so you're emotional? Oh, so you and it's like no,
But cancer's
like
not
none
really-
of that
They
expresses
usually are, like,
who
they're
I am.
crazy.
They're,
but they're not
emotional, but
emotional
they're
in the way
not.
of
They don't show
crying.
the
Yeah,
emotion.
no.
They're just like mentally emotional.
They're not
Yeah.
emotional and like the way like Leos are, like emotional crybaby. Like they're not.
They're not emotional at all. They're very considerate. Materialistic.
Not my cousin.
Ego-centered.
But
They give crybabies.
no,
But
I
But to
hate
think
touch
having
on the
sex.
long distance thing that you said, the question you asked was, if y'all two are long distance, how do you keep? What'd you say? How do you keep the flame still there? Basically, what were you saying?
I can answer this.
go ahead.
It's all about communication.
Yeah.
Like literally, like this is gonna sound so corny. Obviously, you guys can't touch or anything, so like at this point.
Uh-oh.
At this point, like all you can really do is learn about each other even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like mentally, you know, like
Yeah.
learn like how do you like to do this? Like not
Of
sex,
course.
not sex, but like just like how
What
do you
think
like?
about this?
Of
Yeah, like-
course.
and it's
of
good, like,
course.
I do.
Honestly, I feel like that's why me and what's it called stay together so long because like we had like a good like emotional and like
Yeah.
mental. We can always have conversations.
Yeah.
Of course.
We never
Yeah.
were with each
Of
other.
course. But I'm saying, what about when it gets tough? When, y'all both got your own lives. So, you working every day, you working out, you doing this, doing that, just active.
It
And it's
depends
like,
if
That's
you
what
don't
you
see
say
got,
a future with that
commitment.
person or no.
You say you don't want to wake up in the morning, say good morning, say it at night. It's a commitment. Like
Yeah.
you have to text them good night. You have to say good morning if it's long distance.
I do
You
think
do?
that. I do
Yeah.
think that long
Because
distance.
that's what they all. You have to
You do.
understand, like, especially as a girl. If I was in a whole other state and my nigga
My-
was in a whole other state, and
Like you're like together. Like this isn't like a fling.
yeah,
Just like
and
you're
it's just
together.
like, I'm not saying right when you get to say something to me, but it's like, hey, babe, I just gotta work. Like some shit, like you just have you have to be thinking about
Right.
me in a whole different world that's not here. That makes sense.
Yeah,
what
but
if I
that's
just
just
don't want to
communication.
talk?
But like,
though?
but you
You have
should
to
be
communicate
wanting
Like, all I
to.
gotta have to do is
You
say, what do you mean I
though.
should
But
be
we're
wanting
3,000
to?
miles away. We
Pretty
see
much.
each other every couple
If,
months.
if
That
you're
doesn't
long
make sense.
distance,
So what do you mean
shouldn't be
I
going a
should
date.
be?
You
Like,
should
what
be
if we
going
text
days
all
without talking.
day?
Yeah, you shouldn't go.
As soon as I get off work, no, not days without talking,
Even all
but I
the-
You
text
shouldn't go
all
a
day.
day without talking.
I shouldn't go what?
A day without talking.
No, I'm not saying going a day without
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
I'm saying we're talking all fucking day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing something to where I don't even text good
So
night,
do you text and be like, hey, I'm out with my boys. I'll text you later. You say that?
or
or
I'll
you
say
just
I'm
go-
going to my boys, or I was at my
and then
boys,
you
or like
just stop,
whatever. the case.
and then you just
Yeah, and I hate that
And then
too.
you
Like,
just
why do you
stop.
have to stop
Yes.
communicating just because it's like I'm with my friends? My phone automatically just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's not that it doesn't work,
And
but
they
it's
still
like
be on their
shit.
phone. So you kind of just be like, you
Why do
don't
I
want
want to hear that?
And you
though?
should just
We can
say
just
that,
watch the
though.
game
Just
and
say
not
you don't
care
wanna
about
talk.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like I just want to watch the game. What do we do today? We just watch the
Yeah.
game.
Do you
That's it.
communicate that?
No
You-
texting, none of that. Like I'm not.
I
on
will
my
say,
phone.
like,
You have to
watching
I
the
will
game.
say now, like, my guy time means way more to me. Now.
Bruh.
Like, because I feel like having this experience that I had this past year totally changed the way that I look at like quality time. Like I was already a quality time before. Like everybody that knows me knows. Like if I rock with you, then I want to be around you. Like,
Every time.
I just had JG just stayed at my crib. Like I think he went home like twice since
Yeah.
I've been here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but that's like my boy. Same thing with Lit. Like when we're out here, like we're always together. So it's like I feel like my guy time means way more to me now because I know how it feels to be completely isolated and like not talk to humans for days at a time. So it's like now when I come,
Did you go to prison?
no.
The podcast.
No,
Oh, it's
no,
like-
but I
no,
will
I'm
say
playing
that's
basketball
what I hate
overseas,
about
but-
women though, because women, I will say like, I wish we were more like y'all on like being able to separate it easier.
But y'all are women.
I mean, you can still.
We can,
Y'all can't
but like,
stand each other. Let's
y'all
be
don't
real.
have the
It's about
mental,
this.
emotional
I'm talking about just
capacity.
in
I think
general.
that we do.
All friends, all women friends,
Yeah.
just have a little.
I just told
something.
Xavier
Sisters.
I'm not a girlfriend like
Yeah,
that. I would
hell
rather have
no.
boyfriends.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, me
And I
too.
feel like at this point, that's what every girl says. Like, I can't be around her all the time.
No, no,
Or
no,
like,
no, I can be around, but I just think that like
I will
it,
say,
Like,
like
what are you
even with like
talking
me
you're
and
way
Xavier,
more better at flick with niggas, just like I am. Like,
I,
you're,
because
you're
even with me
way
and Xavier, I'd
better.
be like, low key, I'd
You
be
never
like,
hang
you
out
get on my
with
fucking nerves right now, like, and I'm getting on her. So I'd be
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
and I feel like me and Ross.
But when
like,
we
I
think
don't
that
ever
about
be like,
y'all,
Ross
then
get on
what?
my
Like, if
nerves,
you
like,
can get on her
you know?
nerves,
I said I
what
don't
makes
ever
you
be
think
like
that-
Ross getting on my
Yeah,
nerves,
literally.
like ever.
But if you can get on her nerves, what makes you think that you won't
Because
get on
girls
my
are
nerves?
more on my
Or
nerves.
you won't get
catty-
on my
Girls
nerves?
are more
Kalena's
catty
got on my
with
nerves.
stuff.
It's literally just the person they are.
Yeah.
Ross has his personality. Was like, you can't even be mad.
Yeah,
at
I've
your
never
ass.
had an argument
No, you
with
can
Ross.
be mad
I
at
can
Ross,
argue
for
with
sure.
You
everybody.
cannot. You
You
said.
can be mad. No, I
You
said
said you can.
I said I haven't been,
Oh.
but I said you.
Like,
def-
niggas came
no,
in on the
I don't
podcast
put
and was
I don't
like,
put
I
getting
don't
mad
give a
at
fuck.
either of them.
This
Like
nigga's
I know
cool.
that I could get mad at any man if they do something, but like it just hasn't
Look
got
at
to
her.
that
Look
point.
at
Look
her.
at her.
Look
Like,
at
no,
her.
but like
Look
even
at
me
her.
and Colleen,
I can get
like,
mad at any
I
man.
can't
I can get
remember
mad
the
at
last
any
time,
man.
Like me and Colleen got into it, and like I
That's
was
what I'm
like,
saying.
But I feel like
you know,
Like what
It's
do you
just
like? That's what
different.
I'm saying, and that's just how literally like.
Like I see
literally,
Kyrie,
but-
and he instantly makes me annoyed.
I feel
Okay,
like
well,
Like
that's
it just
that's
turns out people
different.
act
Now
like
we're
that
talking
way.
about
I think that's
totally
more of a
different.
person, like not because he's a boy. I think
you wouldn't
that's
really
more
say that
like
you and Kyrie are
who
really
he is.
friends anyway.
I wouldn't say we're not, but I wouldn't say we are. But it's just like
That's what I'm
when his
saying.
presence comes out, he's just this negative human being that just
Y'all get into it every time.
I have a video of y'all arguing.
really.
They got into it super bad and the other day. Like
But
out
he
of
had
nowhere.
her too. Like he just want to be like.
Like,
But that's
out of
Kyrie.
nowhere.
That's the thing. That's kind of Kyrie.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
just
for,
what it
I don't
is.
know women. I don't know
But-
everyone, I don't know.
But I'd rather be around no one. Like I'd rather
One
be in my
thing
house.
I will
Yeah.
say too, like get back
Okay,
on
but
the
when I say that, then I'd rather just be in my house.
Like you can still have your woman over. I still have my man over, but like you can leave.
Or what if I just want to be dolo?
Be dolo.
Okay.
I'm be with my
It sounds
cat.
like you don't know what you. It sounds like you don't know what you want.
I feel like the
I don't
distance
know what I
apart is
want.
really nice
He just
too.
likes his alone time.
I said I also feel like
Like-
the distance apart is really nice too. Like when I
Yeah.
see nobody in a week, like I feel like it's a lot.
All
It's
that
better.
You
build
miss
up,
them more.
like, that's what I'm saying, all that build
Miss
up.
seeing you
like,
every
oh,
day.
yeah,
Like if
let's
I
go.
don't see you
Let's go on a
until
date.
Friday, like I feel like that's okay. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to see you
I
every
just feel like
day.
it's how you
No.
communicate. If you don't communicate right, you can't expect a person to just fall in line when you don't communicate right. That's how I feel.
I also think
I
that
respect
with
that. I
everyone
respect
else,
that.
like your
Communication can
partner
always be better.
knows, especially if your partner has been dealing with you for X amount of years, your partner knows who you are.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be expecting stuff that
Yeah.
wasn't going on.
Facts.
Ever,
Like
Facts.
you know who this man is,
Facts.
Yeah.
and he's never done it before, so you can't ask for him to do it
Yeah.
now.
Facts.
Like you know who he is. Like but that's where you have to be like.
Girls be
I mean, it
expecting
is what
dudes
it
to be
is,
mine.
but-
And that's when you can't play into a girl. Sometimes you just
That
literally
is
the
true.
arguing.
That
Don't
is-
even
Like-
argue. Be like,
Yeah.
And that be my biggest thing when communicating. It's like, if,
Like,
okay,
just
like
say it.
I
if
hate
you want to talk about
arguing,
communicating, like you have to actually be able to articulate yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't get mad at me because
Go
I'm not
silent.
reading your mind, and then go silent and be like, you just don't get it. Well, obviously, I don't get it because you're not even able to articulate what you're feeling, what
Yeah.
you're upset at. I can't change or I can't fix it. Like, if you don't tell me what's really going
I
on.
will say sometimes that shit is a lot harder to do when like you looking at somebody who you really, really care about and they sit up looking at you like a fucking idiot.
It does.
Like they don't know
Like
nothing
what?
was going on
Especially
or why
men,
you feel the
you
way that
can
you
see
Well, they
in
got
their
blank
face if they
stare.
give a
that
fuck or
stuff
not.
no, that
Like,
stuff
that'd be
is
clear, like,
annoying.
Literally,
When I'm sitting there
He'd be like,
I'm like emotional and I'm telling you like X, Y, and Z, you look at me like, well, like I mean like, I should sock you in
I'm
your face.
crying.
Right now.
I'm doing
But I'm
this.
so
you just
irritated.
like,
Okay, but
But I'm
that-
willing to
exactly.
be like whatever, like conversation over. Like I don't want to talk about it.
And that's
You're
all I was
yeah.
gonna say too, though. You guys will bottle stuff up for so long, and then by the time you actually bring it to the table, you're so emotional and so worked up. Girl, I'm like 5 days behind you in terms of like
yeah.
Bruh.
badness and like
That's
be,
bad.
like
But
you know what I'm
sometimes it
saying? Like
doesn't-
I go to
They'll
sleep and
bottle
that
it
shit's
up.
washed away.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
sometimes
They'll
it's
bottle
not
it
a
up
safe
and like
space
wait for
or
it.
a safe time to
Yeah.
bring that up. Like sometimes you be thinking like, it's just not safe right now to bring that up, or you still be irritated
But
about
honestly,
it. So
I don't
you
want to
just
talk
have to
about
calm
it.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate when men like
Or
try to
it's
force
not-
you to talk about it in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, give me a second.
Or
at
it's
least
not
an
that
extra
deep. It's really not that deep. I just
Ever.
peeped it. It's just not that deep. I just peeped it, and then like you do some like extra
like, later
shit.
make me
yeah,
mad.
and then be like, okay, well you did this and that pissed me off,
Yeah.
and then it'd be like,
I wasn't gonna
you
say
did
anything
that.
actually, but
Yeah.
I just want to do that.
But since you want
Let
to
me
do
tell you
that
about
dumb
everything
shit,
else.
I might as well just say it.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I hate when men try to make you talk about stuff right away. Like, I feel like, can I get
Yeah.
a day to think about it? Because honestly, if I
Because
say
when
that,
they
I'm gonna
want
miss
to leave,
something.
they just want to leave, or they don't want to talk about it.
Literally.
For me, I just don't be like. For me, it's deeper than that, though. For me, like, it's like, okay, when you want to bring something to the table, or you obviously have an attitude, or, you know what I'm saying, like, or if you're really upset, if it's somebody I really care about, I just don't want to leave it unresolved or leave,
As you
quote
should.
unquote, beefing, just because, like, we all know at this point, like, life is just too short. And I truly do feel like
Yeah.
that. Like, I never want to leave something unresolved because,
I think that a lot, Ross.
like,
That's
yeah,
why-
because,
that's
like,
why
you cannot
I
wake
hate
up
arguing
tomorrow.
with people, certain people.
Like, and I've had like friends pass away. Like,
That's why we argue with certain people, and then like I just forgive them after. Usually, I just forgive them after. I never really like.
But
it takes me a
low-key,
while to
yeah,
cut somebody off.
You
But-
like. It's funny because I don't want you to take it like to offense.
I'm
So
not.
as long as you start, I'm not, and I know I gotta word my words right with you. Not that you like start stuff, but you start stuff and then somebody would tell you about it. You'd be like, whoa, like I was just telling you, like why are you getting mad? Like
I'm not to be mean, but like,
no, literally,
but like, I wasn't being mean.
no, literally.
I was
mean,
just saying.
like why are you getting loud?
Gaslighter. That's like women. All women are gaslighters.
No, they're not.
But all my sisters are also grudge holders. I will be honest about
I'm a
that.
big grudge holder.
No,
Grudge
I'm not a
holder.
grudge
I hate that.
holder.
You're a grudge holder, Xavier.
I'm not a grudge holder. I forgive everyone. Every time they do something to piss me off, I'm back cool, back
You are, but
regular.
you're not.
Like,
Yeah, I was
what?
gonna say,
Not right away.
you
That's
are,
the thing.
but, like,
You'll
you're
literally
not.
sit
I'm
on
always
that. Bro, there's times where literally
Like, honestly,
me and you would get into it and you'll just walk around the house slamming stuff and
Because it's like I know.
silent.
Okay, if we're talking
same
about
with
like
y'all
no,
too.
no,
Same
no,
with
no, no,
Cammy.
no.
Like all y'all be doing.
Well, I
You,
haven't done
as a
that in a
man, I
long
know
time.
you really don't give a fuck. So it kind of
What do
just
you
be
mean
like,
I don't give a fuck?
And honestly, Z's always the one that makes up me and her.
yeah, I do.
See,
Because
look at you. I believe.
I do that with
hope
you
that-
too. I do that with
Forever.
everybody. That's where my
No, no, I'm not. I'm never.
saying.
I'm never as mad as you are. So no, you're not. Whenever it's me, I
And
just
whenever
be
it's
like,
me, I be like,
look
you
at
don't
her
care
over
too
there,
much,
she over
or I
there
just don't
mad.
care.
You don't care. Because I'll vocally tell you something hurt my feelings, and you'll just sit in my face and just be like, well, you'll sit there and do that and just be like, then I won't, I have to, like, what can I do to make you understand or feel how I feel, or for you to get how I'm feeling? And it just, I have to ignore you, because if I go back cool talking, back like nothing happened, it's like nothing's going to change. And that's what,
I did that to you before, and
Yeah.
you didn't change anything.
what are you talking
The
about?
pod.
What are you talking about?
The pod.
What part?
I was always nice. I just stopped talking to you. We didn't talk for like the
What
last couple
pod?
of months. The pod. The last couple of months, like, I'm dead ass. We have not been hanging out. They just been irritating me. with the pod.
Yeah, it was since
But I've been,
Yeah.
oh, last
But,
time.
it
But that's why we
just-
had that
but
whole
it just
crying
resol-
part.
Yeah, but it just like got resolved too, like with that, and like honestly, like our thing.
But I communicate, you don't.
because it's like I'm not about to keep telling you what you already know. You're
But
doing
you don't
wrong.
tell me anything. That's what I'm
But
gonna
you
say.
get to the
don't.
pod, and I'll be like.
I tell you.
No, you get to the
And
pod.
then
You
you
like,
be
what's
like,
wrong?
you're
I'm
rude.
like, well, you're late. You're an hour. You're actually an hour or two late. Then you come here, eat your food, and then we're gonna start. And then you're like, well, and then I'm like, okay.
And then I'd be like, so did you post Motivational Mondays on our thing? And then did you do the clip? And then did see? But that's what I'd be talking about. Like,
But it's
you
like,
can't
but
just
that,
talk
but then,
about me.
but-
and then I don't say anything to you about stuff. You choose to say something to me about stuff, and then when I feel like we both be slacking. We both be slacking. So when you want to sit there and point fingers on me, and then when you want to point fingers at me, and I just feel like I have to, and I hate that I do that, but I just have to be like, girl, well, you didn't do this, because I don't say that stuff. I don't bother you and be like, you didn't do this. I'm not your mom. I'm
and
you didn't
it's
do
the way
this.
how she says it. You should be like, I be coming out nice.
I told you.
I
nice.
I told you,
I
gaslight.
No. Her tone is terrible.
You come out
Gaslighting. As if
and
she
like
don't do
literally,
nothing.
Gaslighting you?
literally the other day she said,
I
to me, I said,
admit
you trying
that
to
I
press
do
me?
stuff.
Like I literally said, like, are you trying to press me? Like,
What are you talking about?
Remember?
And that's the thing.
See that one?
No, I can read the message. I didn't press you. I asked you.
she's like, girl, I just want to know. They was telling me this, this, and that. So I want to know what happened.
I know. I literally sent you a voice
Who talking
message,
to?
and I was having a funny voice, and you said I was pressing you, and I was like, girl, if you're looking to get pressed, you're gonna think it's getting pressed. Why would I press you
Y'all
with my
just
friend?
handle it right now.
Facts.
Shut up.
They're on cam.
My bad, my bad.
On cam.
But that's why I call her. That's the thing, though. She'll do that, and I'll call her, and I'll be like, "What's the problem, girl? Like, look, it's over." Because I'm not about to sit here and have beef with you.
The one thing I
But-
will say, the last issue that me and Xavier recently had at that Waffle House, that was the text that she sent me was honestly the first time I felt like
Don't
she was
do
like,
that.
no, I felt like where she was genuinely like accountable, and not in that way, but like was really like low key. I was tweaking that night. Like I
Yeah.
do apologize. 'Cause usually Xavier will have a debate with me about it. Like, I wasn't doing that. I mean, I was doing some of it, but like not all of it. Like she'll be like, I mean,
Not that
that's just
deep.
how you feel. Like,
No.
Literally, that's what she just said I was
I
doing.
know, like, I'd be
I'll
like,
admit to what I'm
whoa,
doing, but
like,
sometimes
she
y'all
just said I
drag
was
it, and I
doing
feel
it.
like that's not my character, so I can't admit to certain things that are just that aren't my character. Sometimes it's like you want to sit here and say,
Yes.
you can have some of mine. You can sit. But I was like, y'all sit there and just tell me things that I do, and it just be like, y'all don't do stuff all day. Y'all don't do.
But that's not the.
That's-
At
that's-
that point, I'm not doing
It
it.
is
You
me like-
are. So we're having
Like,
a discussion.
So then
that's
it's
one
like
thing
they
about
are
women.
working
They
with
have to
women.
take accountability. They
I take
not even
accountability.
women, not even
most
women,
of the
everybody.
part.
But you specifically,
You never
are not-
apologize.
Apologize.
But for what?
I've never shut up. So
Apologize.
Aquariuses, they're
Wait.
never the issue. They're never the issue.
What do I apologize? What have I not apologized for?
You've never apologized. I think
But
one time
what has happened that I just
Need to
needed to apologize?
Like recently,
Seriously,
like you publicly like be embarrassing me all the time. Like
Publicly
the last thing that
embarrassing me?
happened, you pointing,
Ross's eyes.
pointing
She literally
finger.
hit me.
I didn't hit.
So I'm just
This
doing
is
the
hitting
same.
him when he
That's
went
what
like
you
this
did,
to me. You literally went like this to me and started screaming at me in front of a whole fucking store opening. What are you
No,
talking
say
about?
And that's what you
And
did.
you're talking about you gonna pop me. What are you talking about?
Did I
What are you
sound
talking
like-
about?
that
Yes,
sounds
you
like popping?
did.
Oh my God,
He's
she's
lying. He's
okay.
a liar.
Call it. No, call it.
She be
Oh,
talking
he
crazy.
did?
No,
Wait,
Is this
I
what
did.
happened right before I
Yes,
was
That's why
in
I
there?
actually ignored you. That's why I always
She
do
was,
that.
first of all, Xavier talks so crazy, and I cannot stand when
Was
people
I
talk
talking
crazy to me.
crazy?
'Cause
Was my
you
tone
know better.
crazy in
You
that
know that
store?
I
It
don't
was
like when
not.
people
What
talk
I
crazy.
will say,
That's one thing that I really stand on is respect.
When you did say that, I knew that you were joking, but I also was looking at you when you said that. Like, so I knew that you were joking. But I don't personally think Khalid was looking at you.
I wasn't.
Because you did smile. And you was like, no one asked you that. Like,
But she didn't say no, because the way that she said, that she
someone
said
was talking
nobody even
about
asked
something.
you, and I was like,
I
Yeah, but
didn't
she-
do
but
that.
she
I
talking
didn't.
to, like-
I was genuinely asking, like, did someone ask you to
But
take her
she
home?
said it in
No.
but Xavier, you have to admit, you do say it in
every
your
time.
tone. Like,
I know
in
exactly how she
your
said it.
tone.
I know exactly how she said it. I know exactly how she said it. I know exactly how she said it, because that's
So
what
I
she
can
does.
see why
And, like,
Khalid
this is-
not
That's
looking
the only
at you.
time that I
That's
ever get on you is
literally
when you
like-
talk to me crazy. That's literally the only
And I
time I
can
ever
see
get
how
on you.
Khalid took it in that way, not looking at you, not seeing you. You just said it in your tone. Like,
That's the
mine.
only thing. You may
said
have good
your tone.
intention. It just be the tone.
Exactly. And then
No,
Khalid.
she meant it that way though.
No,
But no, I
I
did.
didn't.
And you
Because
flipped
as
out
soon
in
as you
that
do it,
store.
as soon
No,
as you
you
do it, I'm
flipped out
up.
in that
As
store.
soon as you do that, I'm up because
He was
I tell
up,
you about
like,
that every
in
time.
seconds.
And
Every
you
single
know
time.
every
It's
time
only
you
the
do
only
it
thing I
to
say.
people, every
The
single
only
time.
time I say something to you is when you talk to me. Like, don't talk to me crazy. Kai doesn't talk to me crazy. Nobody else talks to me crazy.
But we
besides
hang out
you.
a lot. I think it's because we
But
have.
still though,
No.
she's still. I hang
You
with
talk
Kai
to me
all the
crazy
time
all the
now.
time. Sometimes
No,
I'm not about to
no.
hear her
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, when I come to you, I'm never saying anything like that, and I do come to you and not necessarily apologize.
No, you
but
don't.
I'm
You
just
never
like,
come to me. You just try to act like everything's fine, everything's cool when it's not. And I'm not going to sit here and keep trying to be cool when we haven't talked about what we're supposed to be talking about. Because then we talk about stuff. That's when we talked about how you speak to me in people, speak to me in public, and then you did this shit again.
I will say, Xavier, I will say, the same way that you say things like that to Khalid, it's almost like the same. Even I can say the same thing about how you spoke to me at that Waffle House. You
But
know what
I
I
took
mean?
accountability and I
Like,
apologize though.
I do mean that, but like we all, as us together, we do have to, in a way, treat each other how we want to be treated. Like, if
and
you
I
don't
do.
want
I
everybody
treat y'all like how I want to be treated. I treat y'all good all the time. So I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm saying you had just
Okay.
did that at the
I'm
Waffle
not
Okay.
mad.
See,
It's
there
just-
it go, right?
No, like,
Look at it,
I'm
look
not
at it,
mad at all.
look
These
at
are your
it.
opinions, and I'm okay with that. I'm not upset. It's just sometimes I feel like it's like 50 people coming for my character except Ross, and it's like I'm not mad or anything. It's just
But,
like
do you
Okay.
take
it's
that
just
into
like
account, like, if,
I was like, but you,
like,
Xavier,
if
you've
you're
heard
I
this
do.
all before.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
Xavier,
saying the
you've
same
heard this
thing.
all before from, like, multiple people. Like, people have not, like, people have told you, like, am I lying? Like, have people not told you about, like, sometimes, like, the way that you talk to people, like, your tone, like, have people not told you that before?
So
Like, this is the first time you're
Look at
hearing it?
No,
you get to
for-
biting that cheek. It's over. I just
Like, you do this.
yes, you do.
So all I'm gonna say is y'all do shit too, and maybe because not every single one of y'all know, because all y'all know me and my business and what's going on, that y'all can sit here and talk about me, but it's just like
I know I do shit.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
Like that, like
I take
that's- I
accountability.
don't
No, the thing is, like, I take accountability for when I really do, when I feel like I do stuff wrong. Like, I really felt like I did something wrong when
And
I
I
went to our house and I
acknowledge
said
that.
something. But sometimes it'd be like, I don't even want to say this, but with like, I will say my one thing is my tone from which y'all say. It's my tone. But it's like, I don't want to be that person, but it's just kind of like,
And I
if
feel
y'all
like I
know
apologize.
sometimes my tone, like y'all know I don't really mean that tone. If you like, why y'all take it so serious sometimes?
Because you
Sometimes
already
he'll have
know
a
how we
tone,
don't
you have
like
a
it. Why
tone,
would you
and I
do
still
that?
don't take it like.
Sometimes I think with you it's just a little blurred. I mean, your tone's pretty consistent. I think the rest of our tones aren't that consistent. Like, if I have a tone with you, it's like, you know it's a tone. Your tone is very, like, you can be joking, you can be
Yeah.
playing around, or you can be dead ass serious. Like, so it'd be like, no one just ever really
There's no
knowing.
distinction.
Yeah, like, you just always kind of just have, like, that tone. Like, you
She's
always.
And I feel like I apologize. Like, I don't apologize, but I'll be like,
You never
I
apologize.
don't apologize. But
I'm
I'm trying to
dead.
say, I'll like send texts that signify like,
Oh, you were, I made you so
like,
cool type of nigga.
no, hell no. No, it's like, I don't know how. I'll just be like,
No, I know
She'll
because
text
I
me
do
like-
that same
she'll
thing
text
to
me
her.
like, but I hate that shit. Like, I want, like,
You do.
I hate that shit. Like, I
But,
want to
like-
talk
and then she'll
about
leave
it.
me on red. I'll be
But
like,
sometimes
okay.
that's
I want
best
the
you gonna get
apology
from
'cause-
people.
Yeah.
And that's
When
fine.
did you
And that's when
apologize?
I be like, I just will separate myself from you, and I just feel like,
When do you ever apologize?
Paula, you don't have to apologize to you because I just be like,
I'm not
we
saying
live
you
together.
specifically.
I'm just saying, I'm just for you.
You
example.
don't though.
But I don't
I
ever
can
send
have
an apology.
messages
I
put
just be
right
like,
after me
saying, I'll be
apologizing
saying,
to you.
I don't know
I
how
feel like
to
it
say
depends on like what happened and like where it
Yeah.
happened. Because for me, like if you disrespected me publicly, then I need an apology.
Yeah.
Publicly, yeah.
Like don't come at me crazy and then come back later like on the low like, hey man.
No, for real.
I was nah, because you was puffing your chest out. So I need you to puff your chest out.
But
I
that's
need you
what
to
I'm
bring it back
saying.
But I
in.
never
You
scream.
know-
I never scream
but
at you.
know,
I never
though, you
scream at
know
you.
when you
I
say
never-
certain things and the way that you say it to me, you know, like literally we
exact
live
same.
together, so you know when you say certain things to me, I'm just like I'm already up. Like, what did you just say to me? And then I ask you, and you go, you do that face, you do that. What? Nobody even asked you to take her, and I'm like,
I
Who
literally
even-
didn't do that, and that's the thing that like it hurts my insides right now, and it's like killing me now. Because sometimes it'd be like I knew my intentions because I already was kind of irritated towards you, but like I was prepped. I was gonna skip over it because I just
That's
felt
what
like
I'm saying. She's
no,
already irritated,
no,
so
no,
you already
no, no,
know
no.
how
I
you
was
coming.
irritated prior, and then I was like, you know,
That's
we're gonna
my
be cool.
point.
No, we was gonna be cool. I was gonna forget it. It was over. It was done at that point. Then someone's talking to me about something. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take her home. He calmly said, I'm not taking nobody home. Calmly said, I'm not taking
She
nobody
said,
home.
I don't know who took her.
I didn't say that. I turned, I was walking, I looked at him and I was like gently questioning him, like, did someone ask you to take home? Like, who asked you to take her home? And he's like, and it's just like, whoa, like,
And he
no
said he
one
was gonna
even.
pop you.
Yeah, he's gonna pop me. Think about it, hit him because he had his finger all in my face.
Yeah, he had his finger up, and then I think Xavier pushed him. He said, "I'll pop."
Yeah, he's like,
So-
I'll pop you, like in front of everyone. And then
So
I
let's
and
unpack
then when I
that.
walked away.
Okay, look, I'll publicly apologize.
No, because I
So
feel like you peer pressure.
I'll say that. No, it's not even peer pressure. I will say that I do
You see me
apologize.
for 4 days and that say nothing.
Xavier, are you going to?
Y'all just said y'all
listen to
wanted a
the
public
Let it-
apology.
let it-
Like,
let
this
it-
is for the
It's just
world.
like, no, the thing is like I just feel
So now
like
she want a secret
no, I just be
apology.
feeling like
what's
no
the
when
difference?
when I see that something I do wrong and I like Kaya, like I was texting you like, girl, what you mad for? Because once I really understood that like what you were mad about, I came to you and I really was like, dang, like
But
I really
remember,
felt
it did take days.
not
So-
day. But I was texting because I was confused.
I
after
know.
what was going
But what
on.
I'm saying is, you didn't know, so you didn't text me off the rip. But low key, I don't know how you didn't know. But
I didn't
you didn't text me off the
remember.
rip. But listen now. I mean, you say you want an apology, and he's trying to give you one.
I'm not
so
saying I don't want it. If
listen.
you just let me finish, I want the apology. My thing is just that sometimes it'd be like, what'd you say?
I mean, cause like
Eh.
low-key, this is the like I said, this is the first time you had just blatantly apologized. Usually, me and Xavier have a conversation,
And
I'll
we
be-
do it-
and I'll
we
be-
disagree every
and I'll be like,
time.
I apologize, and then she'll be like, I apologize, but I feel like,
I do
and
that
then we'll
because-
always leave with like a, we're just gonna agree to disagree, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that it is what it is,
Because
like.
I just feel like sometimes like y'all really don't. Maybe it's how I communicate it, but I feel like I really be like when we were at Valley Bar the other day. Like I was really trying to have a mature and have a better understanding of what you were talking about. And I feel like sometimes when I'm really trying to get to the bottom of something and I'm really coming from a good place, I feel like sometimes y'all see me as like not taking accountability, but like I'm really trying to get the understanding of like why you felt like that and what I said and what I did. And sometimes I feel like it's dragged.
Well, here's context. So we went to Valley Bar, and Xavier, like, sometimes when we be in the club, like, she'll, like, see people or whatever, she'll be like, is he cute or whatever, and I'll just be like, no, like, either I'm mid-dance or I'm mid-looking around or whatever, she'll be like, is he cute? I'll be like, sometimes I will be like, no, like, he ain't cute, like, damn, I don't care, like,
It don't
he
be that.
ugly.
It don't be that. It don't be that. Like let's say about you, school Postinos. Anytime I make a joke, like when me and Kyla go out, for example, we'll be like, let's see what they go like, we'll buy us a drink here or something like that. Or like, we'll be joking though. And it's like Postinos, and I was like, look at that old man. I was like, act cute, so he buys a drink. She's like, ew, no. I'll be like,
And I tell Xavier
I'll be
that
like, it's a joke. I'll be
all the
I'll be-
time. Like, there's never been a time where I've said yes
Just
to
go
that.
along.
like, so that's
All of it.
all I'm saying.
But no,
so
like,
I questioned her and I
free
said,
drinks or not, bitch.
literally,
Aren't you
she want to be
grown?
Miss Independent
You
so
wanna be-
goddamn bad, and so
No,
that's what, and that's
I
fine.
don't
That's
need
more women
fine.
like that.
And I told you, I don't
I hate when I want my
talk to a
other
man
friends,
about
'cause
for a
girl,
drink. Like,
go
I
along
don't,
with the night.
Literally, like
you are just.
I'm
why you so quick
A-okay.
for a drink? Give it 1 minute, we gonna have a
literally.
No,
It's just
but-
it's also for like sometimes it'd be like the
That's
vibe.
bananas.
Sometimes
I
you just
ain't
see the
gonna
vibe.
Give me 1 minute at the bar. We have drinks. Like, I hate when you get to the bar. I'm gonna buy it. Girl, just hang around. Give it a minute. We'll buy a drink.
Why would
I asked her. All I asked her
could
was,
literally just be,
I said, hey, just
be
have a
quiet, and we
Literally.
can walk off with our drinks, like.
comfortable.
And it was like men like that. Like I
With
hate
no-
those type of stories
with no
where I have to sit around and
expectation.
wait. Like there was one time we was at Fat Tuesdays like a year ago. I was literally at the bar. Man was at the bar. Instantly bought me a drink. Said have a good night. And walked away. Those are the type of encounters I want. Not
no one's doing, and that's
like
it's tragic.
doing
No
all
one's
of that.
doing all that.
You give him a little
But
combo.
Kaya,
doing
no
that.
one's
I'm
doing
doing
combo.
all
All right,
that.
I'm about to
I'm not gonna
doing
start
all
a
that.
conversation for a drink. I'm
No
not
one-
gonna say, oh,
I
your
don't- we
outfit's
don't do
nice.
that.
Your outfit's nice,
We
and then
don't do that.
Xavier.
We do that sometimes, but we don't do that all the time.
I like
I'm not
That's
gonna do that. I'm not gonna see a man's bar and be like, I got
love
this.
that.
I like
And then
that.
be at the bar and be like,
I got
I'm
We don't
serious.
do
I'm
that.
serious and shit. Like,
You want to make me because literally all you have to do
Like,
is
no,
Okay, so the
I
point
don't
was,
want to do that.
on the dance floor, she was kind of saying how she was kind of bored. She's like, we need to mingle. That's what you said when we were on the dance floor. She said that. She said, let's mingle. So then I was like making
Baby,
the joke
you were
like,
saying mingle
I
all
never
night.
said mingle. I never said mingle. You said mingle, then I was like, let's mingle. That's what I said.
Xavier.
Don't.
Maybe I just
Anyway,
I'll let you
really like it.
I
Yeah,
made
we
the
really
old
did.
man joke.
That's what
I
we
said,
did.
just.
Song,
I
come
just
on,
said,
I'm
No,
really
no,
breaking
Xavier.
it down.
We were walking, like it was like literally a group. You know that
When was
the
this?
other
Wasn't that
night.
we went?
No, me and Xavier went along. It was like last
This is when
Friday
we
night.
saw y'all
Cobra.
after.
And we
at
saw
Cobra.
there was that like big ass
That one
couch,
day I
like
was
those two
drunk.
chairs. So there were two men right there, and I was walking by, and I said something like, "Oh, like I would go sit over there by those men." He was like, "Why don't you do it now?" And I was like, "Cause I don't want to." This is what I'm talking about, Kaya. You don't ever want to mingle with nobody, and you do this every time we go out. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Xavier,
You
literally,
the whole night.
listen,
Boring.
I
It's like, if you don't
literally said
talk to
Xavier. I
nobody,
said,
then what are we gonna do?
But I literally said Xavier. I said Xavier. Literally that night when I went out with Ross, I said I literally met this old ass 40-year-old man, and I literally went out the other night with him by myself. If I want to have a conversation with a man, I want to mingle with a man, I want to go out with a man, I can do that. Do I want to do it right now at this
But this is
moment?
where I say she's dragging.
No.
No one said you
Okay,
couldn't
we
have
went
a
out, like, 5
conversation
times,
with a
you
man.
always leave.
You
Like,
always
you're so
leave
bored.
when
those
when
are different. Those are different circumstances.
don't say it's just pretty please.
It is pretty please. It is pretty please.
When
When
we
we
be
go to
around
Pretty
niggas,
Please-
when we be around
When
niggas,
we go to Pretty
she gets
Please,
bored.
Kyla and Xavier have no problem standing in like a section with like 40 different women. They don't have a problem standing on top of that ledge. They don't mind it. I mind that. I don't want to stand on the ledge all night in my heels and just
We
stand on
give
the
her a
ledge
seat.
in
We'll
front of
give her a
everyone.
seat. We
I
told
don't
bitch to
want
get up and give
but
you-
I
give you
also
the
don't want to
seat.
be this close to 20 bitches. Like
That's cool.
But she was
Right,
some in the
just
section. But
With-
also
with,
she
like, I
knows
don't
that
wanna
when we
do
go
that.
out,
Like,
we'll
I
be
don't
like,
wanna
Kaya,
do
we're
that.
going to Pretty Please. It's the same
But
nigga
not
section.
every opportunity has been like that. We've been in the
Yeah,
section,
and it
like,
be
by the
just
DJ,
us.
and it was like dead in there, like, and it started to get busy, and you were still like, I'm gonna go bathroom.
And
Oh, I'm
then
in the
you
car.
disappear, and then you
no.
leave.
That was that one time where it was busy because there have been some times where we was in a nice ass section and I stayed the whole night. And Xavier that's another thing. Xavier knows how I am. She know I don't want to be in no hot ass
Yeah,
section
you definitely
with 20
gotta know your
bitches
personality.
pushing me,
I-
not saying excuse
But she
me.
knew that
throwing
before
drinks all
we
over
went.
me.
I'll tell her because she
Right,
always.
but y'all gotta
how
be
many
okay
times
with
did she
her.
leave? She
Y'all
left
gotta be
four
But
okay
I'm
with her
okay if I
leaving,
just want to
though.
leave. Like, if I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not
That's
vibing right now. I
fine.
want to go
There
home.
shouldn't be
It's
nothing wrong
not
with that.
fine because you say
Yeah,
right
they
now.
saying that.
You say right now you always
you
leave.
say it.
Like,
There's so many people here. I told you before we got here there's gonna be a bunch of people.
But
Well, there's
why-
too many people.
but why
I told
couldn't
you
I
before we
change
got
my mind?
there.
And Xavier acts
And then you're my
Xavier acts
sister.
like a
So
bitch
when
about
you
it. I
leave
literally
and
tell her,
stuff, it
I
makes
be
me
like,
feel bad.
I
'cause
literally
it's
tell
like,
Xavier kind of like, oh, you know, I'm gonna leave, or I do like that, or I'm going to the bathroom. I don't come back, but I don't be like,
she'll text me and be
I
like,
don't be
I'm
like
leaving.
intentionally fucking up their night. I will,
Yeah,
no, I would just be
exactly.
like, I
It's
left,
street
like,
vibe.
I'm
It's
out
street
of here,
vibe.
like.
sister.
But if I sit there and look like this all night and be like, ugh,
Yeah.
then they complain about that. You didn't
Yeah.
do anything on that. You just sat there.
Yeah.
Well, I would rather go
then why'd you
home.
come? And
Because sometimes I do be wanting to be out, but when I sit in the section, it's just not that. I'd be like, okay.
But then when we go to Cobra, you'll
Right, right.
make it a night. We go to Cobra, you'll do extra stuff. You'll move around, you'll talk, you'll dance,
But
you'll
I
do
already
extra stuff.
told you I like
I
those
know
kind of
that.
vibes. I
I know
enjoy
that.
a bar
When I go to the
scene.
club, it's a time.
I personally,
Every time.
like, I
Every time.
enjoy a bar scene. Bar scenes are easier. Bitches ain't looking at you crazy like, oh, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. Like, it's just a different kind of vibe. I can dance, I can be free.
Do
Like,
you
I can
like-
just do certain shit. Where at Pretty, I feel like you always gotta be like,
Do you like
But you
bar
like
scenes
that.
more because you like white men?
no,
And that's
because
who goes
there
to
don't be
bars.
white men like that at the bars. Because you got Xavier. I don't talk to no nigga at no bar.
You don't like people looking at you.
She don't like any, like,
No, I
it's not a
just
bad
don't.
thing.
I just don't necessarily like the kind of company that like Pretty keeps personally. I think it's always hot as shit in there.
That's
I think it's
perfectly
always
fine.
like, and
I
I
think
just
you don't
don't
even
personally
got,
vibe with that.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with what you do. Like if we was anywhere, not like I just want to fuck with it, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm out, bro. Like
But like we'll
That's
like,
cool,
but we
but-
can also like look at each other and just say that, like, yo, I'm
yeah,
not rocking with you.
yeah.
Literally.
Or
She'll
I'm
go
hitting
over
it up.
and
I'm
say
hitting
it.
it up. Like,
She'll be like,
for instance, like if
I'm
I
going
was
to the
here, like,
bathroom,
you know,
and then
yo,
you'll text me
I
like,
don't
I'm in
know,
my
something
car, I'm
like
But
leaving.
that's not a
yo,
But if we're being
That
honest,
is a
but if
scene
we're being
because you're
honest,
my
you can't tell us that
sister.
she wants us to leave and we're gonna be like, or
Because
I don't
y'all
know.
would do
Even
exactly
as
what
girls,
you're doing right now.
no,
Okay,
as
let's
girls, it makes you like, dang, like she left. Like, should we go with her, like it makes you worried about it,
No,
or
that's
think
why I
of it, like,
left. That's why I left. If I wanted y'all to go with me, I would have said that.
Going
That's
through it.
why I left.
Uh-huh.
Going through it.
That's
on
valid.
camera.
That's valid.
Like, but
That's
like,
good
you
for, like,
can't
safety
win or
reasons,
lose
too,
in that type of. But that's why
Yeah,
I
no.
texted
Yeah,
her
and I
like
guess
I went
that's-
home.
yeah, I
guess
like
that's
stuff that we
I'm not
necessarily
drunk.
have to worry
I know where
about.
my car is parked. I know where I'm going. Like I'm
Yeah.
not in like I feel like I'm not in no type of danger. Like
Yeah.
I'll text you when I get home. Like you got my location.
Yeah.
I'm just not vibing with tonight, so I'm gonna go home.
And that's cool. That's perfectly fine. When's the last time we argued?
Me and you.
Yesterday,
Yesterday.
They argue.
but they
We've
don't.
only ever gotten into it
Like on the court?
on the court, like
Literally.
over basketball, and then like me and you are super different. I will say definitely
We
now
are.
in this
We
generation
are.
to where we actually can argue,
Yeah.
and then right after we're like, all right, what we about to go
Locked.
do?
Literally
Like,
locked.
cause now dudes like you argue on the court and they're like, oh,
They're
like you don't
right.
like me, like
Soft.
What?
Oh my god.
Soft like
So
Charmin,
soft.
like tissue
What do you
paper.
mean they
So
don't like
soft.
you? This is like they literally say that.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, like I don't like, oh,
Niggas
we're
hated
You don't
me
mess with me like that.
In high school.
He'll mess with me like
yeah,
that.
he don't rock with me. And we had a
Which
lot
is
of
so
teammates
crazy.
that didn't think Lid liked them because like Lid on the court is just like,
A different
Him,
quality.
yeah.
yeah, but no, that's just
That's
him.
what I'm saying. It's just me.
Like, that's just him in general. Like he's gonna come across as rude. He's gonna say whatever he wants. Doesn't have a filter, and that's what I love about him. But like a lot of people that don't sit right, so they don't like to be.
It was
around.
all really just to win, though. That's the thing. Like, I think you understood that though too.
But yeah, because I was trying to win.
Exactly.
Like-
that's what I'm saying. Like everybody who like really understands. Like,
Yeah, a lot of them were trying to be accountants.
yeah.
God damn.
Like I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of them, like this was just like like you know,
Literally.
it's about to be done in 2 months.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
let's build a real relationship. Like
Yeah.
no, I want to win. Like I
Yeah,
don't
facts.
care really about you. Like I just need you to do your job so that we can win this game so that I can feel good.
Simple. That's
Right.
wild, but simple.
Like if you don't hang out with them after, they like.
But that's the thing though. Like we was always hanging out. Like I
Yeah.
always, even in high school, I was always hanging out with my teammates. So like on the court, like I can get why you would think I'm a dickhead, whatever. But like when you think off the court, you think about how I don't know the way that I was talked about.
Yeah, the
Like,
way that she was talked about was
After
crazy.
high school, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my
The way,
god.
yeah, the way he was talked about
I
was
would
crazy.
never say that about any of my teammates
Yeah,
ever.
and I was crazy.
Like I don't
It
even
was
have
crazy.
a single team that I was. Just
The
like,
amount of
oh,
times
shit.
that like I would get into it with other people, like
Yeah.
fighting over it, like yo, what? Like
Yeah, that's
y'all
crazy.
really feel that way about Liv?
That's
Like,
crazy.
y'all need to grow up.
I
Like
guess
you
I
guys
was
are
just a
grown
dickhead
men.
For real. I guess even my sister feels it.
Oh, boy.
What did you say?
I guess I just need to look in the mirror and I need to just
I don't think you're
really
Self-evaluate.
digress.
I just think
yeah, I
you're
need to
not.
self-evaluate. I
I
need to
just think
change
you're
myself.
not really like y'all Aquarius. Y'all not really.
I'm gonna
like,
change my zodiac sign.
Why is that a thing?
I'ma turn into
I
a
Why
hate
is
to
that
say
a
it, but
thing?
y'all are so similar that
I'ma
I
turn into a
can't. I
Gemini.
can't not say
Is that a
it.
good one?
Why
Is
is that
Gemini
fake?
good as zodiac?
No.
That's just the one I thought about. Okay, what's a
Gemini
good
is
one?
not a good
Cancer.
one.
Everybody loves Ross. Oh, okay,
No.
I'm gonna do Cancer now.
Cancer.
I like
There's
that.
You're not
really no
emotional.
good
I'll be like
signs.
Ross. What?
You didn't even
We're not enough
Pisces.
emotions.
I hate Pisces.
What's by? That's like April and March.
There's always something wrong.
I'm gonna be
with
like
every
Ross.
sign.
It's April. It's
No.
February.
Not you. Everybody loves you.
Y'all
No.
two are just like
Everybody
not
doesn't love
emotionless,
me.
but y'all
I
are
was gonna say, I
emotionless.
was saying,
Like
a lot of
Cancers,
people-
And it's
the
honestly just like
Cancers,
Amari.
A lot of
Amari's
people
like,
probably
Tell me one person that doesn't like you, Ross.
Yeah, just like
y'all are just like empaths.
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
If you know Ross, if you probably knew Ross on like that type of like love,
Everybody
love
that I
song,
know
you
that knows
probably
him
hate
loves him.
I was just thinking. I was like, bro, I don't have.
We know
Me
Ross
and
is
him don't
like
have
that
not
friendly
one
Ross.
disagreement.
Like, Ross is a friend. We don't know Ross as like a lover, and that's why the women that he be messing with, you're dumb, and that's why the women that he be messing with be acting crazy. Cause I know how these Cancer men be.
Yeah.
I know exactly how they be.
I don't have a crazy
they
look.
sell a dream.
No, I don't think I sell a
dream teller.
dream either. I think that I.
No, they're very honest.
I think you're so
but it's how
fun
they
that
do
you're
it.
confused with.
Yeah,
like,
I think that like I have fun and then like I enjoy the moment. So it's like when I do hang out with you, or if I do take you on a date, like yeah, like I'm not. My phone is gonna be to the side. Like I'm gonna chop it up with you. Like I'm gonna make you feel heard. Like,
Yeah.
but I feel like I do that with all my relationships though. Like
Yeah, but
I done had-
but it's different.
But certain
when you're,
certain women
because
haven't had that.
I-
They're confused that.
No,
with
I know a
like,
Cancer
wow,
man who I
he's
used to be
really
able to
doing
pour
it.
my
Yeah.
soul to, and then I would leave and be like, and he would just sit there and listen to me, and every time I would leave, I'd be like, I don't want the night to end, because he
Damn.
understood me.
Dang.
But now knowing
I don't
him,
think
like
I ever
I
poured
like
my
he's
soul.
one of the worst people. I like hate him. Like he disgusts me.
Your ex?
But
Oh.
I wouldn't say my ex, but just someone I used to deal with. But like he.
Uh-oh.
He used to make me like he
Uh-oh,
did it
don't
not
cry
even in
now.
that way. Like there be I used to go to his house all the time and none of that ever happened. Like we used to just talk till like 5 in the morning, like just about our lives. And then a week would go by and they'd be like, so you're not gonna text nobody? Like we not just have a magical night? Like
I
y'all
took
did.
the cancer
Like, that was
and-
just a magical night.
exactly, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's what these cancers
They're
do.
so
Like,
fun,
it was
but
just
when
a
they're
night.
not, they're not.
It was just
they
a
got
night.
magical
No,
nights every
we did not
night.
have magical
Okay.
nights every
I see,
night.
y'all
But
just magical. Y'all
Ross
magical.
is
No.
but Ross is
We
right
got a
when he says
magical
they
talk. And then
Magical
exactly.
creatures.
Ross
Yeah.
like he was right when he was saying that he makes women feel heard. Like he'd be like. Like I get what you're talking about, like da da da.
Especially
Ross
women
is
have had
he,
that.
you know, he be doing other stuff though. Like
What are you
You
doing?
be eating the Buddhist.
Oh, God.
no, but
Yeah,
like no, what I'm saying is like my
You see
cancer
my- I
man,
don't
we
even have a
never did
mustache.
any of that. But Ross does that after. Like I don't do
That's
that
tough.
after.
Yeah,
Ross
that's
does that
tough.
after. Be like, yeah, like okay, like take your clothes off.
That's
Like
crazy.
I never had
Yeah,
that.
good.
Like,
I don't do that.
Exactly. No,
He's trying
but
to
Ross
talk you out
really
the
do be
road.
listening, but then he be
Whoa,
like,
okay, okay.
But you gotta own it.
Okay. I was
think
not
cancers
thinking
are
of
just
like
like-
that.
no,
They're
cancers do.
They're
They're
good with their
smooth
words.
talkers.
They
But
are,
when it's
for
when
sure.
it's like
He's saying you don't relate to cancer though, so y'all can't keep
Like,
saying
I
that
fuck
cancer.
with you.
No, I'm no color. I'm telling you.
no, like I
he
really,
does.
especially after having a good ass night. This nigga's gonna be like, you talk to him, you're in his car, like
Right.
talk to him till like 4 a.m. and he'd be like,
Eye
I really
contact.
fuck with you. Like,
So clearly y'all draws coming out. That's
No,
that.
no,
That
no,
like
no,
y'all
That night, no,
Maybe.
that night when me and
Maybe.
Ross went out, that night when it was just me and Ross that night, I was high key like, damn, I want the night to end because it was so much fun
Oh,
with
we
just
kicked
me and
it.
Ross.
Oh, we
That-
kicked
and
it.
it was like, and
We
it wasn't
kicked it.
awkward. Like I didn't feel like nigga go home. Like it was almost like, then we going home. Let's get this party
He's on there 'cause
going.
your ass.
You said what?
Literally.
He was on
I
there.
will say,
Yeah. We ended up at.
But Ross wasn't like
Airbnb.
complaining
and he's
about
not
it.
judgy.
Like,
He's not judgy. He's
wasn't.
not like, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what he said to
Right.
y'all, but we had
Yeah,
smooth
that's
ass
a lie.
time.
That's what I just said. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm like, we had a
Everybody
smooth
I
ass
know,
time.
everybody I know loves Ross.
No, that's not true. Everybody that I know does not love me.
Who don't love you?
It's a lot of people that don't love me,
Girls?
and a lot of people.
Love
No,
her,
literally,
like,
not even that.
bitches.
Dudes too, though, and a lot of people don't like me
they're
because
jealous?
people like me.
Oh.
So it's like
They judge. They said what?
I said, a lot of people don't like me because people like me.
That's
Oh,
valid.
So
yeah,
it's like
that's
they're
bad.
just
They're
yeah,
obsessed
they're
to the point
just
where it's
yeah,
like, I'm
they're
gonna
just
hate on
yeah,
you.
it's just like yeah, like we don't, like, I don't rock with you.
Yeah.
I would say that's what it was
But they
for
wanna
me in
be
high
you.
school. Like after hearing like the shit that I was hearing, I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
It's envy.
that's how y'all felt.
Yeah.
That's
It's envy.
bananas.
Like they like
fellas.
that. They like that you could do that.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it's
Like I would have never like
They wish they could.
like whenever I see like the way that people treat you, like my family specifically, I'm saying like they love you. Like everybody in my family, when is like she asked me 50,000 times.
I did.
When is Ross? When Ross coming
Yeah,
back?
but like at this
When
point though,
Ross
like
coming
I'm really a part of y'all family.
No, that's what
like,
I'm
I
saying.
like
Yeah.
like you're
That's
like
what
that
I'm
cousin
saying
everybody
though.
likes.
Yeah, exactly,
But
like-
that's how they feel too. Like when is my brother coming
yeah,
back? That's how
exactly.
they
Like
feel.
every time, like it's love. Like
Literally.
I talk to your dad like
Literally.
like on like a weekly basis.
That's what I'm saying. Like why would I ever be envious of that? That's
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like there's like no need because not like we fuck with Ross more than we fuck with you. So it's like
No, I'm
like,
not
we
even
don't
saying in a
exclude, like,
comparison.
yeah.
Say, yeah, no, I get
There
that
would just be
too.
like
I'm
no
just
reason,
saying
like
in
you said, there's
general.
no reason to ever feel like
Yeah.
jealous of Ross because
Yeah.
we treat
Just
y'all really
in
the
general,
same.
I feel
I
like
was
I don't
like-
ever look at no man and
But
be
girls,
like,
they-
what?
They make everything like a competition or like weird.
Yeah, but in, like,
that's
in-
why I
but,
really
like-
fuck with Kyla because I feel like me and Kyla never like we just get each other. Like we
Yeah.
never like, and even when we have arguments, I feel like we know that like we're not gonna like find no one
End the
as
friendship. End the friendship. We're not gonna end the friendship.
yeah, and also I think because we know that we're not gonna find no one like each other, so it just be like
Well, facts. I feel like we're getting
I'm
to that.
forever indebted.
Yeah.
I'm forever indebted.
I'm forever indebted.
No, I told Xavier like when you
What a
and her
woman.
was going through, I told Xavier I said ain't shit out here. It's like relationship. Ain't no good friends out here. Keep your
Yeah.
friend while you got
That's
him.
facts.
I mean,
That's
like,
I got
the
the same
shit for-
friends I had in high school.
the
literally.
pool of friends is real small.
Yeah. Like now, I feel like
It's
we're
hella
approaching that
small.
age though, to where it's like you don't really need any new friends.
No.
No,
You
at
have your
all,
people,
like,
and
at
you
I
all.
think
have
you
your
should
circle.
still have. You should still mingle and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, for
develop
sure.
like.
But like
depth.
your real
Because you
friends
could
are
definitely
already
meet
locked
some
in.
cool people
Yeah.
just on the humbug. Like you didn't like.
Yeah.
But like that's why like I will say like this past weekend was probably like one of the best times I've ever had in my life. Cause I was like able to like bring two worlds together. Cause like I really love JB. Like,
He was cool.
like that's my dog. Like he been that since high school. Like,
Yeah, JB.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's family. So to be able to bring him and Lid together and like
Couldn't do that with a
Vibes
girl.
are
like
good.
yeah, like and we just all like and we
Couldn't
just
do that with a
all
girl.
click. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
We
we all
linked up before.
yeah, exactly.
We did
It was
cool.
yeah, it wasn't so, like y'all wasn't cool, but I'm just saying like to,
No facts.
to like share
Really
real
do that, yeah,
time,
really
like
lock in,
to really be
yeah.
in somebody's
Really
space and
lock
like
in,
really
yeah.
kick it. Like
Yeah.
that was so dope. And I just kept saying it though. Like I was like, I
Okay.
really love y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we-
would.
And like I am like I will
And
say I do
like-
get emotional
also,
like in that
Ross
type of
is
sense.
okay to be like vulnerable and like actually say like what's on his mind, his feelings. So he'll be like,
Ross?
I really love y'all.
I don't think he
No,
like that when
like
I'm
the
drunk.
other night when he said he told
He
me and
does that
David,
sober.
I really
Yeah.
love y'all, and then he woke up next morning and was like, Kaya, why didn't you say you loved me last night?
Oh,
I said,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
what?
cause she did
No,
it.
Ross did. He
She
told me
did
and
it.
Jaden, he said,
Yeah,
I love
she
you
did it.
guys, and Jaden was like, "Man, shut up with that gay stuff. I love you too."
That sounds
Yeah.
like.
And I didn't say it. Ross woke up in the morning. He said, "Why didn't you tell me you loved me last
Yeah,
night?"
that's hurtful.
It hurt.
For
It
sure.
hurt.
You will say
The
it.
only
Yeah.
time I've
Like
seen
you,
I have no
every
problem.
time we get off the
Yeah.
phone, you be
Lovey-dovey.
saying
I
it.
never say it. I
It's when
never
y'all
leave off the
Yeah,
phone
every
without
time we
saying
get off
it.
the
I can't
phone,
be
say
like-
it.
I never
You and
leave off
Chloe
the
are the
phone
only
without
people I've seen lovey-dovey when y'all drunk.
Yeah.
Because you remember you sent me that comment. She was like, I just thought if you died, I would kill her. And then you the other night, you was like, I love you, sis. I really love you.
Well, that was really because
Well,
you was
that-
mad. That
But
was
it's
really
like, I
because
can't do that
I just have to
naturally,
let you know, like, I
Yeah,
do
you
love
did
you.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like I don't know. I just ain't never really had like a problem with that. Like
I don't either.
If
but
I
I
feel-
only with Z.
You should tell people.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
If
Yeah,
I
no,
feel like
no.
Whenever I get off the
'Cause you're
phone with my
not-
mama or
Yeah,
anybody,
yeah.
I'm telling them I love
if
them.
I
Even like
feel
them.
if I feel like that strongly about you, like I have to let you know that that's how I'm rocking with you. Like Lid knows, like every time we're on the phone, I'm never gonna leave off the phone without saying I love you. Even if it's like I'm busy, like yo, like I gotta call you back. I'm working
Alright,
out.
but
Like all right, love you.
Yeah,
Like-
like, I'll say if someone
Or nigga
says it
shit.
to me,
And also
but I
as a
don't ever
man, Ross, you're
initiate it.
very like you two, all two, like this, your whole friend group. Y'all are very like so in tune with yourselves that y'all don't be like y'all don't actively put like certain shit that would seem like gay or less manly. If that makes sense, I feel like y'all
Yeah.
are really so confident in yourselves that y'all don't.
Because they are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't care. I've
Yeah.
reached the point where I really don't care what people think about me. Like I really don't.
Yeah, we
Like
literally all
I'm
like,
like I'm really like
we all like
unbothered.
that.
Like,
We'll meet random
Okay.
people and still be exactly who we are.
yeah, like even like, cause even
Yes.
the other night, like when there was other girls in here, and like
What is
something
that?
to happen, or
Yeah.
I kept saying it, like, man, I really love y'all. They'd be like, oh, that's sassy, and I'd be like, and
Yeah, they have
like,
that's
okay,
Yeah.
like,
Ross, you do be having some sassy.
I guess
He
it
was
was
literally
sassy.
working.
I did.
And what's so
I
funny
did.
is, as a girl, I
You
don't
didn't
get
do that.
the ick from you.
Okay,
Like,
there's-
I didn't-
no, no, no,
I
it's definitely,
did.
it's definitely,
Like, Ross,
I
as a
did.
girl, it didn't give me an ick.
It's
Like,
definitely not
usually,
an
though,
ick.
if it, I mean, it was because I know you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like I knew, like, I'd be like,
It
I'd
didn't
be
give
it.
nobody an ick though.
I was about to say nobody really.
you don't know that.
And like for
No,
niggas, like
even when you
with
said
that love
that,
shit and just
yeah.
like never fighting, I feel like it's because girls, we don't have any fucking friend groups. You guys have a whole friend group that you can. If you're not fucking with this person, I guess for the woman you can go talk to this person, and y'all can all talk it out as a group. 'Cause,
That's
like
a
when
good
you, cause
point.
when you,
That is
That's a
a fact.
good
That is a fact. Cause I
Cause
got
you and
I got-
JG was just beefing.
Yeah, I got JG, I got Noah, I got Tommy, I got Kyrie.
like you can
we
tell
are,
a whole
like,
group of people. Like if me and Z fight, it's like she's gonna go tell Kaya, and then I'm gonna either not tell anybody or I'm gonna tell Mara, and then it's like we can never come to resolution immediately because it's not like a group thing. It's like
Yeah.
well, and then she's gonna tell Kaya a different story. I'm gonna tell Amara a different story. So it's like
When I was in a group, what's it called?
We
It
also
was
just
low-key
kind of
just
get
as
over
bad.
stuff
Like,
Yeah.
too. Like
Like we just dropped.
we understand like
Like, it's
whatever
not that
and
deep.
just like literally.
we can
like,
y'all probably call it a group chat. Bruh, you know what it is? Like Amara
No,
did the same
literally,
thing. Like
literally.
we can't do that.
We will do
We
that.
just won't talk.
We will.
When I
We
was
will
also
group
in
chat it
with
Yeah,
out.
Girls,
we
even
will,
if we
yeah,
had a
we
group
will.
like that, it would be like, oh, you was over there talking to her about it. I feel like girls are way
when I
different.
was in a group with Olivia, it was me and Olivia and Valerie when we were friends. We had a lot of like cuss out moments, like, and with them, because they were like people that I really fucked with, and I didn't want to fuck with the relationship. I remember one time I caught Olivia lying, and I was like, I was gonna fight her in her room, and I was like, because I was like, why are you lying to me? Like she had told me that Valerie's roommate was like. Like they were talking shit about me. Like they was like, Kaya, bitch, you shouldn't be friends with her. But it also was because Olivia was like, oh, Kaya treats me so bad and doing all that. So I asked her and I said, well, why is Valerie saying that X like was calling me, a bitch? And like, did you say anything? Oh, I don't
Yeah,
remember
well,
him saying
girls
that.
think
Valerie on the
are-
phone telling me
they
that she
get
was
worse.
there.
like just
So she keep lying to me, and I'm like, and it took, I had to get it to her face. And I was like, Tell me right now. Well, like, was he calling me a bitch when you was there? Yes. Why the f is you lying? Like, and I look at think it's karma from all the lying I was doing.
Exactly.
But I was like, why are you
nose
lying?
scratching.
So then it came to a point where I was like, okay, like, I'm mad at you, but like, I wish you would just come to me and tell me if you feel the type of way about me. Like, I would rather you say that. But we had like hella conversations like that. Like, I was cussing Valerie out at Chiba at one time. Like, I was like, bitch, who the fuck you think you is? She was like,
That's
and I was
crazy.
like,
I don't talk to my friends like that.
I was like, that's crazy.
No.
Bananas.
There's context behind that because when you do like certain sneaky shit, then yes, you gonna
But
get
why are
cussed
they
out for
friends?
that.
Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, I was
We're
like,
not
not
friends.
no more.
We're not friends anymore.
They're not
Yeah.
no more.
We're not. Yeah, I was like, we're not friends
Like
anymore,
that's
and
crazy to
because
say.
of
Like,
stuff
when
like
I think
that,
about
like,
my friends, like my friends have
Like
been my
sneaky is
friends.
like
Bro.
I don't have
was
anybody
too
that's
good of
like
a friend.
truly my friend where I'm
That's
like,
new.
yeah, we not even cool no more.
Bro,
But
what?
honestly, like when we piss each other off, we just be people. Like we just both know in our heads right then and there. Like I ain't just talking to this bitch right now. Like Puerto Rico. I asked her once. I said, "Are we gonna get the Uber or not?" She, girl, here, I don't know if you can get the Uber. I just went silent because I'm just like, she mad, I'm mad. Once we get to this club,
I'm
we
not
just
gonna
act like
elaborate.
nothing
Y'all
happened.
two out of the country.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Well, you.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say,
out
I'm
of
not
the
gonna
country.
elaborate because it's you, Z.
It wasn't me.
You out of the
It wasn't
country.
me. I asked you a simple
Different
question.
breed.
I said,
different out of the
we
country.
can call the
Different
Uber or
breed,
we can
bro.
walk. You said, sometimes no, but sometimes y'all are already irritated with certain things, and that one person will say something.
You.
No, that any person will say a little thing. Because I'll be on trips with Kyla and she'll be annoyed by who we go with. She's like, why did Kyla just da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And I'll be like,
Well, y'all
Kyla.
do. Well, yeah. Well,
But
y'all
like
women also
my
do.
thing is like in Puerto Rico, I don't want to say it was just strictly Z. Like we both had our moments. Like it wasn't just
Yeah.
a one-sided thing. But in Paris, baby, that was you.
Uh,
You kept,
Y'all just like.
How was
Not,
Japan?
I'm not
We
saying
didn't
that.
even argue. When did we argue?
I'm not
in
saying
Paris?
that y'all make.
we didn't really argue.
Yeah,
But
other people.
you just kept getting like.
I get
frustrated.
easily
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not
Sometimes I
making.
do
I'm not
things
saying
like
that you make it about you, but like you'll do that little storm off stuff. Like, what are you storming?
You
like,
do have a
Because
quick
if I
trip.
what
run-
are
because
you
if I run
storming
my
off
mouth,
for?
I won't like because if I open my mouth, it just be like I'm gonna say some shit I know I'm gonna regret.
And, like,
So
But it's the
like, I
way you
need
say.
to-
You say you're hungry, and you're like,
And it's 50
Can we
niggas
find
just
somewhere to
sitting
eat?
around,
Like,
looking
can we
around.
find
And it's not
somewhere
like
to
I'm
eat?
no
Like a
man's
plan.
open. I'm always finding the restaurants. I'm always picking the place. They can never just take the time to look at their phone and find a place.
But
I'm
like, my
starving.
We'll
thing
go to
too is,
Joe
like,
Schmo.
sometimes, like, but sometimes it's just like, can we
Then
just
go
go
to
with the
Joe
flow?
Schmo.
Like
Oh,
we'll just
David,
talk
that's what I'm
bullshit.
saying.
She don't
She has
do
to have
that.
all that.
She has to
Like,
have
we'll
the
just go to
second
Joe
song.
Schmo right
If
here on
Lord
the corner
forbid
and
we
figure
deter
it out.
off
We
our
don't need
plan,
the
it's over.
5-star restaurant to go eat at every time we go
We need
eat.
truffle
I
oil,
don't.
We just fell
truffle
across
butter,
that
truffle
breakfast spot.
whatever.
We were just walking
No,
and
bro.
seeing that spot. I was like, oh, let's check it out. And it was bomb. So it's just like that's what you're supposed to do in those countries anyway. You're not supposed to look up everything. Like you're supposed to just be able to walk around and see this and be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go turn that up, and it's bomb. They be having trash stuff.
I was about to
But
say, it's not always.
they be
It's
having.
not always.
We went to that pizza place that we went to was.
I done walked into a few
When
places.
y'all,
And they love talking about foreign or what's pizza or no. Everybody at never mind, but everybody at Menlo was swearing that the pizza in French is different. That shit's
those
trash.
pastries are
The
good.
pizza in French.
In
in France,
yeah,
I mean.
trash. It was trash.
I'm gonna say it's trash. I think every time we got the country, the food's just not as good. because
It's
it
just not
has-
what we did.
It don't have all the flavor and chemical shit that's in our
Yeah.
shit.
Thighs.
They eat so clean over
Yeah,
there.
like it never really. I haven't like really been nowhere out the country that had like hella flavor like that chick. Like nothing in like a
But it tastes
flavor
good to me.
Chick-fil-A sandwich.
But it,
Everything.
You eat healthy shit all the time.
that one place,
Cheese,
that
celery,
one place that we
carrot.
went to wasn't good that y'all requested.
That was fire.
What
We literally
place?
had fries
Which
with
one?
steak.
The one that they were hating on so bad.
That
at
was
first.
elegant.
I kid you not, and this is no hating. That was the second worst steak I ever had.
They was hating before we even walked
Yeah, I
in.
know.
That's the
First
reason why I don't care because but
What
it was,
Menlo?
where are we going?
Yeah.
Then y'all find a
It was
place.
steak and fries.
Steak and Fritz. Steak and Fritz.
I got
Steak.
food poisoning from Menlo
Bro,
multiple
those-
times.
yeah.
Steak and Fritz, literally.
But it was just
We
like,
had,
what
like,
did
a
y'all have?
Truffle ricotta. It was
We had
fire.
the risotto, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was like a nice fancy restaurant,
Yeah.
so you
When
would
y'all
think that
come
the
to
steak
Switzerland,
It wasn't
I got
a nice
tears.
restaurant.
I'm
It
only
was
taking
pretty.
you out of the
That
It
wasn't
wasn't no
fancy?
like 5-star. It wasn't no. It was.
Well, no, it
was
wasn't a
nicely
5-star, but it
decorated
wasn't
place.
fancy. It was
Yeah.
definitely fancy.
It was a nicely decorated place.
Yeah.
I don't think it was no. It wasn't no
That
mass.
shit looked
shows.
like linguinis from Ratatouille.
Shut up. Because
Everybody
we're in
walking around there.
France.
Everything was.
Everything
We should have
looks
known
like
because
that
it
in
was
there.
empty and then when we
It was
walked
upstairs
in.
though. Downstairs
Yeah.
was packed.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
That's
might have
what's
been. I
packed.
don't know. But that's the thing. We're going upstairs to go weed and shit.
Yeah.
Looking at
We're
the,
huge.
the
We
Eiffel
went to
Tower.
Paris.
Like, I
Yeah,
will
like,
say
look at the
that.
Eiffel Tower view. How
Popeyes
nice.
and McDonald's and
You love McDonald's.
I
You
do,
were
but I
fiending
go
for
there
that
once. Okay, but I
McDonald's.
do that. I make a point to go to every McDonald's everywhere I go, so I do that once. But other than
Okay.
that, y'all just gonna eat at some mom and pa shop, and that's fine. But it's like every once in a while
Sometimes
we should
Where
pick
do we
up-
eat at the
Sometimes they
street?
do.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's what
they
I'm
do.
saying.
But
Literally.
every time they just want to get out, they just want to walk out the
Yeah.
hotel and be like, "Ooh, there's a spot. Let's just go
Yeah.
right there." Like
Why would you not do that?
we do
I
that
will-
sometimes. Sometimes you plan.
We did that. We didn't do that every
Like
time.
Japan, there was places we wanted to like plan to go to because of the experience.
We went
of-
to y'all planned to go to that place. Did y'all
Yeah.
not?
What place?
That-
No, we
walked
didn't.
the store.
That's why y'all were hating before we even got there. I went to
Y'all
the
two
bathroom
suggested
there.
that. place.
No, we literally looked up on the map and like, let's just go here. Or we were looking for some bullshit, we couldn't find it. We're like, let's just go here.
Yeah. I don't know how it is in
I
how it
think we
was in
kept asking,
Japan.
like, do they have room?
They
But
always-
in Europe though, like they take dinner like is like a big thing.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go, you gotta sit, and you're gonna be there for like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
We don't do that in the States.
No.
When I
Same
want to
with
go to
breakfast.
dinner, I'm gonna just go. Yeah.
That
Every
breakfast
meal
was
that they
fire.
have, it's always like a real
Loving them
thing.
croissants.
Fire. That little corner bakery we went to was gas.
Y'all love that place.
Gas. I'm talking about the place we all went though.
That one morning
Yeah,
Oh,
Like,
that place.
before we
was
left,
Yeah.
let's work on the train, huh?
that was gas.
Yeah, that was good. That was
good.
fire.
No, I'm talking about when we were sitting down.
Yeah.
We would take pictures.
Not the croissants. But yeah, okay, I know what you're saying.
We had,
That
like,
place was
drinks.
pretty good.
I think we had like avocado toast. Gas.
I think I had like a burger.
Avocado toast. You've been killing some avocados lately.
Tearing them up.
Yumming them up.
Tearing them up. I think I had like 3 out of your 5.
Yeah, I know you did. Because I only had 2.
Yeah.
And I really had 1.5 because I brought the last one out today and you said, we're going to have to split that.
Sorry,
Can I ask you a
Bucko.
question?
Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place. I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed.